What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And in this video we will talk about Kai Havertz, because he again is heavily linked with Liverpool and he scored back-to-back 2 goals in the first 2 rounds of the Bundesliga resuming fixtures, and he is in red hot form right now. He already has 14 goals in 36 games this season, and again, I mean, Leverkusen started off this restart of the Bundesliga season, if you like, in red hot form. And Kai Havertz spoke about his future, and also we will take a look at what he could bring to Liverpool and also what other pundits and journalists said about Kai Havertz. So let me know guys, do you want Liverpool to sign him this season, or maybe we should wait 1 or 2 years? I don't necessarily think that Liverpool need Kai Havertz right now, because we already have Naby Keita, we have Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, we have Curtis Jones coming through the ranks, so we have enough goal scoring midfielders. But of course, when a big talent like Kai Havertz is on the market, then Liverpool will of course be interested in his services. So if you enjoy these videos, leave a like, subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss the latest Liverpool transfer news. And let's get right into it. So Kai Havertz said that he will see what happens in the summer transfer window, and he said that he sees himself as a player who can go abroad and prove himself in a big league like the Premier League. He's a big fan of the Premier League, and Liverpool and Manchester United are heavily linked with Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz was asked about his future and what will happen in the summer, and he said, I do not like to say, of course, but there is a lot of speculation around me, around my transfer. I'm concentrating on this season and we will see what happens afterwards in the summer. I'm very grateful to Leverkusen and I don't want to mess it up in any way. We are happy about the win. We put it on ourselves to win here, and we did that. We had to really give everything today, and I think we deserved to win in the end. And Kai Havertz also said this in a previous interview earlier in the season: I'm ready to take a big step in my career, and I like challenges. For me, this also includes playing abroad, going to a big league that is not in Germany. Leverkusen are a great club. I feel good here. I have always said that. But of course, I want to take the next step in my career at some point. That's my ambition. The coach is a very important person for me. It must be a good fit. You can see that with our coach, Peter Bosz. For me, the sporting direction of the club is also reflected in the choice of the coach. And I mean, Kai Havertz would absolutely love to work under fellow German Jürgen Klopp. So I think that he has a very, very big decision to make in the summer. Does he stay at Leverkusen for 1 more year, or does he leave and go to the Premier League? And also, Leverkusen manager Peter Bosz thinks that Havertz showed big improvements in the last few games. He said that Kai Havertz played a little better than against Werder Bremen. But it's not about Kai. We at Leverkusen did a great job, and Kai was one of them. There were 13 others who played as well as Kai Havertz. And Leverkusen are now really pushing for that top 4 spot in the Bundesliga. So because of that victory, because the fact that they beat Mönchengladbach, they overtook them, and now they are in 4th place, Leverkusen, just 1 point ahead of Borussia Mönchengladbach, 1 point behind Leipzig. So you could argue that they are actually in the title race. But I think Leverkusen's aim is to get into the top 4, and Kai Havertz will definitely want to help them achieve that. And Don Hutchison, who is a former Liverpool midfielder and he's working as a pundit, he said that Kai Havertz would be a great fit for Liverpool and he would seamlessly adapt his game to Liverpool's playing style and to the Premier League as well. He says that Kai Havertz is like a taller, faster version of Mesut Ozil, and also with a great work ethic, something that Ozil sometimes was accused of lacking. Hutchison said this on ESPN FC: I think he's far too good for Leverkusen, Kai Havertz. I think he goes to the very biggest clubs in Europe, and I think he walks into most of those sides. He's certainly got to fight for his place, but the talent is there at 20 years of age. The one player I would like him I would liken him is a taller, faster Mesut Ozil. I think he plays off the left-hand side through the middle. He's predominantly left-footed. He's very silky, easy on the eye. So again, yes, Liverpool would be a great fit, but even Barcelona rate him very highly, and they are willing to trade 3 players for him. And also Dimitar Berbatov, who both played in the Premier League for Tottenham and Man United and also for Leverkusen, said that Kai Havertz maybe should wait 1 more year until he makes a big transfer. There is a lot of talk that Liverpool, Chelsea and other teams are interested in Kai Havertz, Berbatov said. So now he needs to be careful, not let that go to his head and stay focused on his game. He has enough quality, and if he continues the way he's going, teams will still be there interested in him. They won't go away. All eyes are on the Bundesliga at the moment, and when you score goals and play good football, it is no surprise that teams like Liverpool want you. I would like to see Havertz in the Premier League at some point, but not right now. I think it's a bit too early for him. I want to see him play more games, score more goals, and get more confidence and maturity. And it's very difficult to judge exactly what Kai Havertz could bring to Liverpool, and whether as a regular starting player he could cement his place in Liverpool's midfield. Because, I mean, you need to do a lot more than just score goals if you want to make it at Liverpool. And yes, Kai Havertz is definitely a goal-scoring midfielder. I mean, last season he scored 20 goals in 42 games. This season, even though he started the season off a little bit slowly, he still now has 14 goals in 36 games. So he's on course to have maybe another 20-goal season. And I think that's a absolutely fantastic, outstanding return. The Bundesliga is a hard league. It's a tough league. It's a very similar league to the Premier League. It's very competitive. Every match is difficult. So to get 20 goals in his first season as a teenager, and now as a 20-year-old to get 14 goals in his second season. Even if he doesn't score another goal this season, he still had a great season. But Liverpool are one of the best teams in the world, and it's very difficult to see Kai Havertz just coming in and owning the place. But I think he has the caliber to do that. Of course, right now we have to say that Liverpool are in a financial uncertain times, just like many other football clubs. So I don't think Liverpool are just dropping 70-80 million pounds on Kai Havertz in the summer. But stranger things have happened. We shall wait and see what happens, and we shall wait and see whether Kai Havertz has the patience to wait it out until the right club comes in for him, or does he jump at the chance of the first Premier League club who offers him a wage and a contract. Does he accept that, or does he wait for the right club to come in for him? I mean, that's up to Kai Havertz. We don't really know if he has a preference or not. So back in March, before the football got suspended, the Leverkusen manager valued Kai Havertz at about 90 million pounds, which could say, I think that's a fair market value. But of course, with the football and the financial crisis, I think prices will come down. The big question is, if Leverkusen makes the Champions League, I don't think they are desperate to get money for Kai Havertz right now. I think they want to build a winning team, and they would like to keep Kai Havertz as long as possible. So we shall wait and see what they do in the summer with Kai Havertz. One big advantage for Kai Havertz is that he can play in various different positions. He can play as like a false striker, a false number 9, or he can even play across the midfield. He can play center midfield, attacking midfield, like in the number 10 role. He can even play on the wing as a winger. And of course, that big versatility always is a benefit for any club that signs him. So it would suit Liverpool if Kai Havertz comes in and he can play in a variety of different positions. And Bundesliga legend Lothar Matthäus said this about Kai Havertz. You can see why the Leverkusen sporting director Rudi Völler has labeled Kai Havertz a once-in-a-century talent. He plays with passion, he's spontaneous, he's very quick, scores goals, his distribution is good, he really works for the team and all that at such a young age. And Owen Hargreaves also said this about Kai Havertz: he has got to get it right. I think that the more he plays football, the better he will get. But he still needs to get more football education. It is hard to go to, for example, Manchester City and play right away, which is what Jadon Sancho saw and went to Dortmund. So it is hard to go to a great team like Liverpool and start straight away. I think his development is ahead of 99% of the players, but I don't think he should go to a top team yet, as he might stunt his development. And that's what is a big argument in favor of Kai Havertz staying at Leverkusen, that maybe he's not ready, he's not polished enough to play at the top, absolute top of European football right now. I mean, he's only 20 years old. Why should he rush to a top team? Because if you fail at a team like Liverpool, then it goes downhill from that, and other clubs maybe won't sign Kai Havertz then. So I think he should only go to the top team when maybe he gets even better than now. And you know, guys, that Celtic was awarded the Premier League title, the Scottish Premier League title, and they actually hosted a title celebration party, a live stream on their YouTube page. And I think this shows how Liverpool could celebrate the title after they won it, because I don't think that a mass gathering of people on a title parade will be allowed even in the summer after the Premier League season is finished. So maybe Liverpool will just do a live stream similar to Celtic's one, where they have all the players together on the phone or on video call, chatting to each other, and maybe they can have some fans phone in to the live stream and talk to the players, talk to Jurgen Klopp. And yes, we can see a player lifting the Premier League title, and I think Liverpool fans will be happy either way. We just want to get our hands on the title, and even if it is just a live stream and not an actual trophy parade in the city of Liverpool, I think most Liverpool fans will be happy with that. And we can properly celebrate the title once this pandemic is fully over. But that might not be until next year, so it will be difficult. I mean, when you are in the middle of next season and finally fans are allowed in the stadium, will that have the same feeling? Probably not, to celebrate the title with the fans in the stadium. But I think whenever the Liverpool fans are allowed in the stadium, they should just bring the Premier League title out and have a big celebration together with the fans, maybe before a game, so you have a proper, like, hyped up atmosphere for the game. Or you could have what I previously said, Liverpool's first team against Liverpool legends, and after the game you have a title celebration. When fans are allowed back in the stadium, you could have on an off week just a midweek game, a not serious game, but like a training game basically, where just for the occasion of celebrating the title with the fans in the stadium, because I think that's a symbolic gesture to the fans, to thank the fans for supporting Liverpool through this 30-year wait of getting finally a league title. And after there were only 2 more positive tests throughout the whole Premier League, after getting like 996 people tested, the Premier League is ready to go to phase 2, which is close contact and competitive training. The UK government gives the green light to these training methods to go ahead for all elite sport, not just football, but all the other sport, which is very good, very promising. So this stage 2 training can be described as the resumption of close contact training, where pairs, small groups and or teams will be able to interact in much closer contact, tackling and such. And also the sports minister in UK said that we are absolutely clear that individual sports must review whether they have the appropriate, carefully controlled medical conditions in place before they can proceed. And given the wide-ranging input we have received from medical experts, we believe that these pragmatic measures should provide further assistance and a reassurance that a safe and competitive training environment can be delivered as we work towards a restart of professional sport behind closed doors when it is safe to do so. So that's very promising, that the Premier League is getting closer and closer to fully in training and also fully playing the games. 11 against 11 training is still some days away, but I don't think it's many weeks away actually. And also the big news today is that Liverpool agreed with Nike a financial settlement to move the start date of the new kit deal, because of course football will be delayed and next season will be delayed. We have to do this. Liverpool will move the start date for their new kit deal with Nike and ensure that Jordan Henderson and also his teammates lift this year's Premier League trophy in a New Balance shirt, which is still our current sponsor. So according to some newspapers, Nike have agreed to put back their activation date until the start of the actual 2020-2021 season, as yet the date still is not fully defined, in return for significant compensation. So Premier League Chief Executive Richard Masters revealed that a presentation ceremony is being planned, which is of course very good news, and it would be a huge coup for Nike to arrive at Anfield and immediately be front and center when the season's honors are handed out. But Liverpool's chiefs, FSG, always intended to end the campaign amicably with New Balance, with whom they have also had a past relationship as part of their involvement with the Boston Red Sox. So I think this is a very good agreement by all parties. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. See you later guys. Goodbye.